Okay, so yeah, let's talk about gas fees. It is different on every single platform. Let me start with OpenSea. I'm biased because well, scratch that. I'm not biased, okay? It just makes sense. Okay, so OpenSea, you pay one time to make your first piece. After that, it's all free. It's like a community fee. And at that, the fee only ranges from $60 to $150. I'm not in any kind of partnership with them. It's just I looked at all of the platforms, and for me as an artist who is taking time to build my community, and I don't have instant interested buyers where if I pay a lot for a gas fee, then at least I know I would have interested buyers like coming to get my art and buy it right away, and I would see a return on that investment soon, right? But if you do have that kind of following, go for it. If you know for sure that when you put a piece out, you're going to get interested buyers like boom, just like that, and you don't need time to market and all of that, which by the way I help with. And if you need help with marketing, let me know. But if you do have that, then you can consider places like Rareable's gas fees. They can get pricey, and I've seen someone pay $300 for to mint their piece. That would be cool. One, if you know that your piece is going to sell for more than that, and if you don't mind selling your piece right away, and you're like, okay, yeah, cool, $300. I'm going to put it up, and that's going to be, an investment, and it sits up there. The cool thing about Rarible, yes, it is it's not as many people on there, but I also, the way I approach it, don't think like one of ones crush it. And I'm not sure how it is on Rarible if you can mint more than one at a time and pay a gas fee, like if it's a collectible, the same piece more than once. And it not cost you anything. But I know how OpenSea does it. When you set a price for each item in your collectible, it makes you go through your wallet. And while it's free, it still just needs you to sign in to connect your wallet to that piece. I'm not sure if Rarible makes you do that for every piece, because how I see it is like there are 7 billion people in this world. 100 of something is still scarce. 1,000 of something, 10,000 of something is still scarce. Take CryptoPunks for example, who that it's 10,000 of them, but it's still so rare, because there are just so many of us, and even just so many of us in the NFT space, and people who want to be NFT collectors or are NFT collectors. So things to consider when you're choosing a platform are, you got to look at your following. And when you're choosing a platform and weighing, which one you should go with based off gas fees, you have to look at your following, look at the interested buyers, even collectors that you already have. Something that I am big on, and also have other artists do who reach out to me, is go back to your previous collectors and let them know that they can also now get this NFT from you. If you know that someone will get it and that you'll get a return on your investment, cool. But what I've also seen people do, and this is from talking in different rooms in Clubhouse, is like they'll pay to mint a piece, that they'll price their piece at $225, and this is using the $300 example. It is not always that bad, but it does fluctuate. And one of the things that I do to help me, I'll get into that. Or there are different apps that you can use to see where the market is going, and what time of day will be a good time to mint your piece. What I do, I'll go ahead and say, is like, because I was like, I'm getting off track and I don't want to forget, but one of the things that I do is that I have Coinbase, and whenever I see the market up, I'll know that the gas prices are up. When I see that the market is down, it's literally just like the stock market, and when I see that it's down, that was the time for me to go ahead and mint mint my first piece. And since I'm on OpenSea, I didn't have to worry about it anymore. It was just like, it was just that one-time thing. And I did, for my first piece, I just had to pay $80 because I was able to catch it with that app. So download Coinbase and, monitor where the ETH is, and that's where you can decide where to do it. Don't take too long to do it. At the end of the day, $150, which is the max that I've seen someone pay on OpenSea, isn't bad compared to the other platforms, which gets me back to my other point, that if you have $250, if you're selling it for $250, but then you come to find out that the gas fee, because you don't see it until after you post, after you price, if you see that the gas fee is going to cost you more than the amount of your piece, you then have to either increase that amount that your piece is, because that makes sense. I have seen people post it and be like, man, I lost money on it. And it's like, well, wait, don't post it then. Either increase your price or go get another piece, do another piece. But then it's like we spend time on these specific NFT drops. So I would just say raise your price if you're comfortable with that. So yeah, that's gas fees in a nutshell. I just wanted to give you guys some things to consider, right? Like your following. Also consider your the amount of pieces that you want to put out of that one item. So if you have a piece and you want to make 10 copies of it, 100 copies of it, take that into consideration too, because one thing that I want to talk about in another video is set price versus auction price, and that knowing how many items you want to sell, and if you care a lot on the amount of time that it's sold, that will also reflect your overall cost or overall total that you could receive back for that piece. You just have to look at it in a sense of like, it might sit, it's most likely going to sit, unless you are Snoop Dogg who already has a following, you know what I'm saying, who has built, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna get Snoop Dogg's NFT, duh, like where is it, where can I cop that? But even on a medium scale, there are artists who have 10,000 followers. They have a very close community of, let's say, 1,000 followers. And it's not even just it could be people not even on social media. Do you have people that you can go to in person? Okay, that's just the main example for the time that we live in. But do you have someone or some people that will buy that artwork? Think about that before you make your piece. One thing that I encourage is and want to expand in this community that I'm creating is that we are artists, but we are also entrepreneurs. If we want to be thriving artists, you have to go ahead and put on that hat and be comfortable with looking at the business side of things. But I'm also here to help with that. So you don't have to do it alone. If you have any questions, reach out to me in any of my links below. You just DM me. You can email me. I just got an email from someone today that was that had questions, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to answer right away, because like I said, my mindset is that there are so many walls and so many homes. Everything that we have, in a way, is art. Like, I was going to say my hair. Yes, it is. It is art, and I pay for it. Like, I'm a collector, or so to speak, of the things that I like. And as artists, we create things that resonate with people, right? They're a part of us. And so I want us to be able to at least put ourselves out there properly in the world that we live in, meaning with social media, giving you techniques on how to get your work seen so that people can connect with it, because it's meant to heal, it's meant to empower, it's meant to do what you created it to do, and in order for that to be done, it needs to be seen, and this NFT space is just an amazing opportunity for so many quote unquote starving artists to thrive. But do not underestimate the amount of strategy that it's going to, and time, and consistency that it's going to take to sell a piece and to thrive, because it's possible. Follow this journey, follow this page, subscribe to this page for more. Share this with your fellow artist friends, comment any questions that you have. I answer the comments. And let me know any videos that you want to see, any questions that you have. I'm happy to make a video on it. So yeah, I think that's all that I have. I'm gonna make 2 more videos coming up next. And thank you so much for your time. You guys have a great morning, noon, night, day, whatever time you are watching this, and I will talk to you later. Bye.